welcome to Rocket League Symphonian Series. I am your host, Randomize, and we are actually starting straight on the stat card because I am waiting for a co-commentator, and the cameras will be messed up if I do not have him here. So welcome everyone, thank you very much for tuning in. Tonight's game, we got a Group B team, OTC versus TRP. This is going to be an interesting game because this game, TRP is really going to need to look to win this game, or they are going to fall, I believe, into the 5th place seed, which will make it a little bit harder for them to dig out. While OTC needs to just hang on here, or else OTC and TRP are going to be tied up again. You can see right here at the moment, OTC is rocking with about 2 goals per game, while TRP is rocking about 1 goal per game, averaging. And, excuse me, my voice is a little shot at the moment. Assist-wise, we can see that they're both not really hanging out with each other, holding on, helping each other out, which is a bit of a bummer. Saves per game is about 1 save per game-ish difference, so that's not too bad for them. While shooting percentage, we could see there's a 40% on OTC. It seems like it's lower. I know it's not as great, but if you look at their goals per shots per game, OTC has a 2, while their shots are 5. So they're getting about 2 out of 5 shots per game, while TRP is not even fully committing to 2 shots. So right there we can see that TRP is going to be leaning back on defense a lot. And that's been how their gameplay has struggled so far. So hopefully we will see these guys be able to break out of that shell, be able to push farther, become a little more aggressive with what they are doing, because at that point they are going to be kind of back up on the wall if they keep playing like that. That's at least what these stats are saying. And it's the rough truth about this game, is that we can see via stats already the game style some people have. Not always necessarily, don't get me wrong, but it's a decent chance that we are going to see that kind of gameplay. You can easily see it from the stats. So we will see soon exactly what is going to be happening. I am going to try to get my camera to work for me. Right at the moment it's not fully working, so I do apologize about that, folks. So once I do, we will switch over to a different thing. All right. Here we are. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. So yes, I'm waiting for a co-commentator at the moment. No one really has responded to me on who is going to be commentating with me tonight. So kind of bummer that I gotta somehow do this by myself. I also haven't had the logo set up or anything because I've been having a very busy day when it came to just the general stuff that we all have to handle with. I had a lot of work to do at my job, so that kind of made it hard for me. But yes, while I do this, I'm setting up the logos, so I'm a little sidetracked at the moment, and I do apologize, folks. But while I talk, be sure you are voting in the comment or in the chat whether you want to see OTC win or if you think TRP is going to win. Because I am very interested to see what you guys think is going to win. For me, though, I guess I could talk about prediction-wise who I think is going to win. And then I will talk to you guys in the chat since I'm hanging out here on my own at the moment. But here's what I'm thinking. OTC is a pretty powerful house. They're rocking Jared with the high champ player, while TRP, Austin used to be a champ player, but then he took a break. So sadly, he is not a champ player in his ranks anymore, but he's getting there. He's totally working his way back up into getting that rank. So that means basically Austin's, I guess, skill towards Jared is going to be a little bit of a rough edge, just due to the fact that Jared has this chances of doing some heavy techniques that Austin may not be able to keep up with. Now, Austin plays back a lot. And the reason why I'm talking about these two guys is these two guys are the titans of the team, which then makes that interesting fact of the other two players on both teams. But Austin tends to be that relaxed player. He's actually a very laid-back player for someone who plays in higher ranks. So that's very interesting in my opinion. And that may or may not work when it comes to working against a player like Jared, who may or may not be able to, I guess, kind of play quickly up against him. So we do have Swan back, so I do have to disconnect my camera so that we have our cameras set up properly. So I will disappear for one quick second. And with that being said, it looks like we are going to get Swan in here. I do apologize about this, folks. There he is. I don't know if he has any audio yet, but we will find out. Boom.
Testing.
Hey,
Testing,
there we go.
Hey.
Yep, I can hear you. Good. You're what's the word? Not compressor. I can't think of the word that cuts out all the fizz noise in the background. Oh, noise gate is so good that I thought your mic wasn't working.
Oh, good. Excellent.
Yeah, it's that good. I thought it just wasn't working at all.
Aces.
It's perfect. So, Swan, how you doing, man?
I'm good. My finger hurts.
Yeah.
Hurts.
You almost had to sub out this past.
We almost
game.
had we almost had our first official injury substitution.
Yeah, which is not.
We've had subs all season, all last season due to like scheduling conflicts. We've never seen an actual injury occur where like an injury like to the hand or an arm would like enable stop a player from playing. And this almost did it. It still hurts.
Yeah, that was very interesting when I got a text from you and you were like, I may need a sub, I need your help. I'm like, what happened? You're like, I crushed my thumb. I'm like, what the yeah. All right, so back on topic. I just kind of gave a brief talk about OTC TRP. OTC, they got Jared, they got their powerhouse, while TRP, they got Austin as their powerhouse. They're both very good players, but Jared tends to play a little bit faster than Austin, in my opinion. So that'll be interesting. While they got Dizanot and Liger Zero on the OTC side backing up Jared, and Icy and Krasinga backing up TRP. Now, I find this very interesting that TRP right now is having a rough time. They're 0-2 in the season so far, and these guys have had more experience playing in RLSS than anyone else on OTC side. Although Jared is a very experienced player, I thought that would affect Liger Zero and Dizanot. Sorry, I've been saying his name wrong, apparently. It's Dizanant.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a play on dissonance or something like that. Yeah.
Gotcha. So, yeah, it's very interesting to think something like that may or may not affect certain players. But yet, even though all of TRP played in Season 1, subbing in for players, I feel like they're still getting rattly in their boots.
I don't know. Team 10, we haven't played TRP yet. And hence the 0-2 and the Team 10 being 0-3. But I don't really think that that having experience in Season 1 of RLSS is really going to constitute having an edge in Season 2.
Okay.
I don't really... For the amount of people that play ranked in our community, because there comes a point where the level of play in RLSS either beats ranked play or ranked play beats the level of play in RLSS. I guess
it depends on the player. Yeah,
it depends on the player, the team composition, and all those things. A lot of the diamond players that participate in RLSS, if they were to take their teams into ranked play, it might that actually might be easier or harder. That would actually be harder for them, I think, playing against other diamonds consistently.
Yep,
diamonds are champs, because the way the matchmaking system works, it's going to bring everything a little bit tighter. Whereas in RLSS, we may widen that gap a little bit as far as like MMR is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really see experience last season especially since last season, the gap was smaller. As far as we didn't have so many diamonds and champ players last season. having more plats, diamonds, and champ players this season, I don't really see the problem. The biggest problem for OTC is Dissonant not being able to practice consistently.
Yeah, he's an Xbox player.
Yeah, him being a console player really just sets that apart. From what I saw in the Team 10 OTC game, it's not going to be a huge problem, but there were a lot of times where both Dissonant and is it Liger Zero? Liger Zero is the other player on.
Yep.
Those two players ended up hampering a little bit Jared, just because they don't really know how each other play all the time. Having that level of comfortability, that's like one thing I really like about my team currently is that we spend, and I'm sure S2 feels the same way. You and Mystic Cats may feel this way. Having that level of comfortability, knowing what your teammates are going to do, is a huge advantage. I think that's that's probably the only real advantage that TRP has over OTC.
Yeah. I was going to say something that completely slipped my mind. I remember now. Make to all the players, if you were watching, and to Swan, make sure you enable cross networking again, so we don't have this problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's start swinging things over because we are about almost 15 minutes into the show already. Predictions, Swan. Who do you think is going to win this round?
You know what? I know this is counterintuitive to what I said with TRP having the advantage. I think OTC is going to win, and I think Jared is going to score 12 goals in total.
Jesus, really?
Yeah.
Out of how many games?
It'll go 3 games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It'll
get 4 games per thing.
Yeah. I think okay. Let's go 10 goals. Jared will score 10 goals.
Okay.
Over 3 games. I think that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a 2-1. OTC will take it. I think with how relaxed Austin is, I think Austin's going to have a ton of saves, but Jared's going to just keep putting on pressure. And Liger Zero and Dissonance aren't terrible. They're not diamond level, so they're going to do is disrupt. It's going to be another 1v1 and a 2v2, and I think the 2v2 will be enough to disrupt and allow Jared to score a bunch.
Okay.
So OTC in 3.
Yeah, see, this is a hard one for me because I was just working with TRP right before this game, which is also why getting all the stats and art stuff took me a while I was doing it while I was commentating. For me, the thing is TRP, I believe, has the potential. I've given them a lot of my brain power. I've given them so many tips that I give my team that I haven't given to a lot of other teams. So for me, it's kind of hard to say because I've given them tips before the season, during the season. I gave them tips just now, but whether or not they're going to implement it in is going to be the hard call. So, but for me, I'm personally going to vote OTC as well, and I also think it will go into a game 3. So, with that being said, we are going now to swing over to the community vote, and let's check out what Twitch chat is saying over there, and what do you guys think it's going to be? It looks like it's going to be TRP. They're actually voting TRP. So, maybe you guys maybe you'll get us to be wrong. Who knows? That'll be interesting. I wouldn't be mad. Both teams, I think, are good. I'm just it's just that moment of just hoping for the best for both of them. I don't have a favorite out of these two guys, so, and I know.
I mean, I would prefer OTC just so there's another 0-3 team, but that's just me being a jerk.
Yeah, well, no, it's okay. You can do that. You can predict the team to win, but cheer for the other. Honestly, that is the thing.
I'm cheering OTC to win. Go ahead, TRP. Come on down to 0-3. Come on down. We'll make it a party.
Exactly. So, with that being said, enough chit chat. Let's start getting into this. We are going to create the game, put it up, get ready to go. I hope you guys are hyped because I know I'm hyped for this game. I'm always hyped. I'm always hyped. Just RLSS, Rocket League, you know?
There's just something nice about higher level Rocket League from non-pro entities. you get super stoked for it. It's nice.
Seriously. Honestly, yeah. It's nice because it's like you expect the pros to play really well, while us, you don't know what to expect, so it always makes it, you know, it's so hard to tell when a pro is on or off their game. Whereas for us, it's, are they on or off? We don't know. It's just they're gonna pop it off or they're not gonna pop it off at all. So it definitely makes that fun moment. All right, so I believe we have everyone in here. So once they lock in, we'll be able to start our first game. Of course, that's when they lock in. I don't think any of them have noticed that they can get it.
Do they know?
They should know the rule that once everyone's in, you can play.
Yeah, it's unlike the Highlander rule. It's the rule of 9, not the rule of 1.
Exactly. They're really gonna make me message them. There we go. Okay, I messaged one player. There we go. Boom! Okay. That's all it takes. One good message and it gets them all going. Here we go. Game 1, OTC versus TRP. Liger Zero winning the kickoff, pushing it over to the TRP side. Krasinga keeping control of this ball at the moment. Austin, I think he's playing cold, actually. He got on just like about 5 minutes before his game. So let's see what happens there. I know that for a fact, OTC has been practicing before this game. All right, Austin trying to come up, able to slow the ball down. Popster's clearing this one out. Icy was not able to hit the ball. Krasinga trying to keep it in the corner. Popster putting it into the center, putting a nice pass to Liger Zero, giving them a 1-0 lead at 30 seconds into game 1.
Now this is interesting because great pass from Popster just to pop that over, but it's nice to see someone not Popster score goals.
Yeah, no, seriously, you're 100% right. It's nice to see that Popster can now rely on his team to make passes and that his teammates will put him in. So, Krasinga trying to put it over to the other side, denied by an OTC player. Icy with no boost, just keeping it in the corner, buying time for his team. Popster up in the air, putting it over towards the net. Austin able to reject that and keep it in the corner, buying his team more time. Austin with not a lot of boost, not able to push this ball over the wall, or up the wall, I meant to say. Popster popping the ball, Krasinga trying to get up there, wasn't able to hit that ball. Icy's following up. No boost, not allowing him to do it. Open net for Liger Zero. All he has to do is take the shot. Ooh, and he misses it. Krasinga was able to put that in the corner just in time. Without any boost, almost throwing off IC. He just needs to trust his own teammate. Oh, nice block from Dizanot. Popster blocking that ball. Krasinga trying to put the ball in. Almost did. But nice onto OTC. Open net at this point. Austin putting the ball in, tying the game up 1-1.
Man, it's hard to follow what was going on over there. A lot of good passes, a lot of good pressure coming from Orange team right there. It's nice that they turned that around because I thought that was going to be another OTC goal. It seemed early on that a lot of Orange team overcommitted. They were up over the halfway line on the pitch, and they turned that around nicely.
Popster faking that. So oh my god! Oh, Popster just being able to control this ball.
My heart
flicks it, but with a fake flick, Icy just completely missing it, giving the 1-point lead to OTC. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. OTC looking pretty good in this game, but TRP's putting up a really great fight right now. Except that fake flick. That was just rude.
Yeah, it was.
Popster centering this ball up for Liger Zero. Liger Zero doing a nice little bounce. Austin with boost, able to push this ball out. Popster went to pass it back to Dizanot. Dizanot was up a little bit too far. Liger doing a nice job keeping it in the corner. Austin looking to put the shot and centering it up. No one on his team was able to get there in time. Popster taking out Krasinga.
That was almost a very nice pass play. It was very close.
Very close indeed, but right now, TRP needs to speed up their gameplay. We are starting to see a lot more Austin. He's starting to be a lot more aggressive, which is very good to see because it's kind of what it's like when you got teams like this. You're going to have your tight end player doing a lot of work until he can really start training his team to do a little bit more. Nice block by IC. Popster couldn't put the ball over him. Without any boost, he's not going to be able to follow up on that. Icy, without any boost, went up for an aerial. Interesting. Austin looking to 1v1 Popster. Whoa, taking on one. Krasinga went to try to take the shot. Since Austin was out of boost, Popster now controlling the ball. Austin cutting off Popster. Liger Zero gonna go up against Austin. Oh, Austin just barely missed that touch. Icy and Krasinga not communicating, so that now leads TRP back onto the defense. As Popster looking for Dizanot. Icy able to decline that pass. Popster clearing the ball out all the way on the other side. Austin wants to keep it in the corner, whiffing it and leaving a good pass. Popster putting that ball in, giving them a 3-1 lead. Passing it to himself, at least.
Oh, yeah. There's not a whole lot to say there, other than Popster just knows where to put the ball and is able to just traverse the length of the field so quickly to follow up. It's really hard to defend something like that.
1 minute and 39 seconds left in the game. Liger Zero putting another shot in.
Oh, boy.
Nicely done. So that means they're up 3 points. It looks like this game can safely go to OTC with 1 minute 36 seconds. Oh, that vibrates.
Yep.
Someone has a little rumble going.
Yep.
Valentine's Day is over, Swan.
Whoa.
Austin trying to get a flick. Popster was there, so he was able to deny that one. Icy looking to center this up for a teammate. Nice pass.
Oh, man.
Does not read where the shot was going to go. Blocks him. No one on TRP is back. They're retreating as fast as they can. Liger was not able to put the shot in. Popster keeping control in it, putting it off the back wall. Austin clearing this ball out. He's going to try to follow this one up, taking the boost from Liger, so Liger's out of boost. Popster's also out of boost. Oh! A good center. Icy went to take the shot, just missing it.
60 seconds left on the clock.
Dizanot went to clear, not Dizanot, sorry. Krasinga went to clear it, but whiffed it. Popster trying to do a ceiling shot. That didn't go in. Dizanot taking the shot, went a little too high. Popster took the shot. Austin was prepared for it, but could not block it. OTC up 4 points with 46 seconds left in game one.
Now that right there is just hard to watch. You have basically 3 cars inside the interior of the penalty box, and no one really made an attempt to go up and challenge that ball. It's just hard to watch, really.
39 seconds left in the game. Austin putting off the back wall, tried to put a ball in. Popster was able to deny it. Krasinga tried to redirect the ball towards the net, but whiffing it. Austin, now last TRP back, was able to just get a good save. Austin now has 3 saves as he got the Savior little trophy for that. Popster looking to push this ball out. 15 seconds left in regulation time. Dizanot doing a nice job getting that around IC, but also was able to rotate back enough. Oh! Krasinga not ready for that. Popster puts another ball in, giving them a 5-point lead with 9 seconds left in regulation time.
Yeah.
We're both speechless.
I'm not to me it seems like TRP just they're not talking to each other is what it seems like to me.
I agree with you. And just knowing the background of the team, Icy, I know, shuts down very quickly when he starts to get mad, and it's not good. And you can see it. There was a lot of double committing between Krasinga and Icy.
Yeah. Yep, just overall double committing, and then near the end of their, I'm not going to say that Austin is going to be guilty of double committing, because he's not, but he can be guilty, and we saw it, of him just over committing to keep pressure on OTC. And that's, at that point, when you're down 4-1, that's something you have to do, because you have to score goals. If you're going to stay in the game, you have to get balls in the net. And the only way you do that is by keeping up pressure. And it didn't pay off. It really didn't.
And the key word is pressure. And with pressure, usually pressure means enough speed to continuously put the ball on the back of the net. Whether it's either hitting the net or the back wall, you need to put pressure on it. You can see Popster with 7 shots. Yeah, he only got 4 shots in. 3 of them missed. But that was pressure right there. Liger Zero right up behind him with 3 shots, with 2 of them as goals. That's a lot of pressure. If every player is taking a shot on your team, they put pressure. Icy is going 0 across the board. That means he wasn't putting pressure. He wasn't in the places he needed to be. And that's not something you want to see. You need to see these players on top of them. Whoa, I'm in the game.
Whoa.
I hit the wrong button. I'm trying to help out TRP. Here we are. We are now in game 2. OTC in the lead in the series. They win this one. They're going to go up 2-1 in their record, I believe, right? Yeah. No.
OTC would be 2-2?
2-2. While TRP would fall down to 0-3, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So, with that saying, TRP needs this win really badly, and Austin putting the first point in, give him 1-0 lead, 4 minutes and 35 seconds left in the game.
Now the ball's not moving overly fast here, but just keeping that ball moving towards OTC's goal, keeping all of OTC kind of jumbled up and confused. That's what they're going to have to do.
And sometimes it doesn't really need to be fast, it just needs to be accurate. And that's what happened. Krasinga was able to make an accurate pass off the back wall, and Austin was able to make an accurate shot and threw off all of OTC.
Absolutely.
Pops are trying to control this in the corner. Austin was able to clear this one out. Icy hesitating. Icy really should have just pushed up there and tried to get the ball out. Krasinga now going to follow this one up. Oh, Liger Zero takes him out. All that boost is gone now. Popster going to do something. Austin was able to follow up Icy and block Popster. Krasinga doing a nice job putting this over into the corner. This is what they're going to need to do. Krasinga needs to get up in their face right now. Whiffing. So Austin is going to now follow it. Krasinga needs to take the shot. Wasn't able to put the ball in though. Popster with no boost, looking to just try to keep himself in the way of the next pass. Austin putting it on the back wall. Popster able to block that one, still with no boost. Now he's fueled up, and he's looking like he's going to go over to the TRP side. Icy hesitating hard, allowing Popster to really set up and get the ball around him, but Austin was able to get back in time to clear that one out. This is not denying Austin. Hesitating on that as well. So Krasinga accidentally putting that into the center. Austin was just able to rotate just in time. There's a lot of crowding on the TRP side. Every time I see one player in TRP, I can literally see another name within inches. Open net at the point. Krasinga was taken out by Liger Zero. I thought he was... Oh, yeah, that was a little confusing.
Interesting.
Austin looking to push this ball down now. He's got two opponents, was able to fake out one. He's going to center this one up too high for IC. He was able to put that shot in. Krasinga double committing, putting them both in the corner. Now they got to retreat back as fast as they can. Pops are looking to dribble this ball in, and the ball is going in. As Austin was able to defend that. We are all tied up 1-1 with 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in the game.
And that's, I mean, right there, Austin's the only one who really attempted to challenge Popster. And it's almost like TRP's not communicating really. When someone's dribbling like that, when Popster's doing that, and you're basically next to him in a car, a bump is going to jostle that ball off his hood, stop the dribble, and allow you to contest.
Yes, 100%. We are now at the halfway mark of this game, and they are not tied up anymore as TRP was able to put another ball in. That's the pressure we're looking for.
Absolutely.
Woo! That was some platinum stuff. Be able to stop the ball in the air, get around the players, and put the ball in, giving them the lead 2-1. So we are sitting at the halfway mark as TRP is trying to win this one so we can go into a game 3. Is not blocking that one. IC has no boost, so he was able to get a nice tap to not allow Dizanot to do anything. Took out IC, but still, OTC is struggling at the moment, but Popster able to put the shot in. Nice pass from Liger Zero, tying up the game.
Absolutely. Right there, Austin's trying to do like classic Austin, slow the ball down, maintain control, and kind of just seemed to float there on. I guess he attempted to fake, and it went on too long. But anytime. I don't know how you feel about this, but anytime I'm playing against Jared and the ball is in the air, I go into like a panic mode.
Well, I don't feel that because I'm used to airplay.
Oh, okay, that's fine. If the ball isn't, oh man, that's
just a very, very unfortunate whiff by Austin. Icy whiffing the ball, put Austin and Krasinga in a very awkward position. The ball stayed on the line of the goal, and Liger was able to put that one in, giving them the lead 3-2 with 2 minutes left in the game. Not a lot of confidence between the TRP players. They are not trusting each other, not trying to do anything. Whoa! Austin went to take a ceiling shot and accidentally starts to side flip, so he wasn't able to do that. Popster putting off the back wall. Krasinga whiffing it, but it threw off Dizanot. Austin looking to control this ball. He knows that Liger was looking to hit him. Tried to fake out Popster as well. It's all centered up now. Austin is not prepared for it. Icy needs to come up to help. There's Austin. Went too far over. Someone on the TRP side, Krasinga, looking to put the shot. Not able to do that either. There's a lot of whiffing on the TRP side. Austin just trying to keep the ball away from Popster at all points. I'm really surprised no one on the TRP side is communicating of just boost starve Popster. Go hit him. I'm going to pass the ball to myself. Take him out for me.
Absolutely. Any of the teams that have to play against a champ level player or even high diamond, like that's going to be your easiest and first line of defense. Be disruptive on that champ or diamond player. Boost starve, demo, even just a simple bump.
Wow. Close to the net. Popster tried taking a shot off the wall, but it hit the sidebar. Krasinga trying to control this one. It's not looking good. Popster is sitting in the back. He's ready for that. Austin didn't even waste any boost because he knew nothing was going to come out of that. Icy whiffing a corner again. Oh! A shot! Dizanot was able to pass Popster was able to pass Dizanot. Dizanot went to take the shot, but was denied in time. Centered up for Dizanot. Dizanot wants to take the shot. Krasinga does a nice job to block that ball. They have 10 seconds to tie this game up. The ball is centering. Popster clearing this ball up. It's in the center now. Popster clearing this one out again. Someone has to do something at this point. The ball is going towards the back wall. At this point, and someone needs to take the shot. It was denied by Liger. The ball's still up in the air. Icy trying to keep it up. And OTC putting it on the ground. Oh, what a close match at the end. So close. Oh, TRP actually looked alive for a second there.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, man. Such a rough moment for that. But tell me what you're seeing in the stats, my man.
Well, I mean, I got close. Popster ended up scoring 6 goals, not 10. But we only had 2 games. So I think it's quite possible that Popster could have had 10 to 12 goals. And that's going to be what carries OTC. I mean, Liger Zero and Dizanot are going to score goals and they're going to be productive. But OTC's linchpin is going to be Popster. If you're not disrupting Popster, you are going to lose. If you play them, if you do not do anything to disrupt Popster, you're going to be on the bad end of that. Yeah. That's really all it comes down to. Other than that, I am very certain that comms for TRP was dead silent for both those games.
It looked like it. It definitely.
That's what it looked like. That was hard to watch and commentate on. It's just that was rough.
Hello.
It was. So we were able to get Popster in here for an interview. Popster, congratulations on your 2-0 sweep. How you feeling, bud?
I'm feeling really excited after that last game because it was a butt clencher, just gonna say.
Oh yeah. Well, I started to lose. That's why I'm coughing right now, because I started getting excited and I started to commentate really loud. So what was it that was going on? Like, there were moments where it wasn't even just you scoring. We were starting to see a lot more OTC action, and it was nice. It's finally like, it's not just a Popster show anymore. We get to see what you guys are capable of. What was going on in the comms? Like, what was going on with you guys?
The one thing I can't attribute this game, like, the communication we had was 10 times better than anything we've had before.
I can tell.
Yeah. We had some great passing plays. Like, I don't remember which game it was, but it was in the corner. And we just got it to the middle, and we ended up scoring. It was, I mean, it's textbook.
There's one that sticks out to me in game 1 where you just had a very nice, simple pass. It was just off the left side of the post, put it right in center for Liger Zero. It was just nice and clean. And seeing Liger Zero being able to put the ball in, the last couple matches for OTC, the biggest problem it has been from our perspective has been, no matter what you do, Jared, Liger Zero and Dissonant aren't able to just make that next leap to participate in a pass play that you initiate or finish a goal that you start.
To finish the goal, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally seeing that, it's no longer the Popster show, it's the Popster show featuring Liger Zero.
Yeah, didn't Liger score 3 goals overall?
2 or 3. It was nice. It was nice, very nice to
really
see.
Well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was great. So do you think it was full on OTC, or do you think there could have been a chance that TRP was just really not having a good game today?
The first game, we had our communication down. It was a full OTC game. There's no way TRP could have done anything in that first game. But the second game, they definitely came back, and it was much closer. So I feel like they didn't show up in the first game, but I know OTC showed up in the first game, and then the second game it was much more even.
I would 100% agree. There was that moment where TRP really was shining, and I think it comes down to the moment where you guys were putting so much pressure on TRP, and then by game 2, they started putting a lot of pressure on you guys. And one of the things that Swan and I were both saying was the moment of, excuse me, what TRP really needs to focus on in almost every team, especially in Group B, they're going to have to start focusing on taking out Titans. So I'm hoping by the next few weeks, we're going to start seeing people actually demoing you, Jared.
Well, there was a couple times where I got bumped. I remember when Austin was dribbling the ball, and I don't know if it was Krasinga or who it was. They came in front of Austin and tried to demo the goalie. So
Yeah,
that was
I do remember that
strategy.
Yeah, so that's definitely going to be it. Do you have any more words before we end this show, Jared?
I'm just really happy that we pulled this together and showed up this week.
Yes. Congratulations to you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. All right, folks, thank you very much for watching us tonight. We have 2 more games this week coming up, and that will be on Sunday, and I'm going to pull up the times for you so I don't butcher them like I did the one time. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, no. Everything that I don't want to happen is happening right now. It's always like that, right? Whenever you're on the stream, things just go wrong. They start jumping 20 different directions. But yes, this Sunday, we are going to, I believe the first game will be Diddle Dudes versus Super Duper Goobers at, if I can read, 9 o'clock. And then I believe Need Boost versus Ocean's Rage is actually, they originally were at 8 o'clock, and I believe they're being pushed back to 10:30. More on that, and we will keep you updated on the Twitter. So make sure to follow our Twitter at PMASGNRLSS so you will know what we're doing. We are updating that all the time, sending out notifications, letting you guys know about that stuff. Otherwise, if you don't have Twitter or you don't like following people on Twitter, that's fine too. You can just follow the channel so you know when we go live. All your subs and bits go straight to PMASGN RLSS winning pots, and not pot. the winning pot. Like, I know I just said pot, and I was like, I know there's some people that are like, really? the winning pot, and it also, a portion of it goes to the Symphonian Education Foundation. Thank you everyone for supporting us. We do appreciate it. Swan, do you have anything before we sign off?
No, you're good. You're good, man.
Awesome. So I'm Randomize. He's Swan. Jared, once again, congratulations to you and OTC for winning. We are going to be signing off, and we will see you on Sunday. Have a great night, everybody.